Hey y'all, I wanted to share my experience speaking at Luella High School, which is where I graduated from, and highlight some of the questions the student asked and my responses. I had so much fun going back to LHS and seeing all the new changes and upgrades, and especially seeing some of my former teachers like Mrs. Scoggins. She is still so cute and tiny. I would also like to thank my 70-plus grandmother for recording the whole thing. She did the best she could. She really tried, y'all. Thanks, Grams. So yes, being involved in extracurricular activities and clubs and different organizations like that will help you become a more well-rounded individual. I told them that it helped me to get out of my shell, not being shy, being able to talk to darn near anybody. And it helps you just become more diverse, being around new people, different backgrounds. And it shows universities and schools and also future employers that you can actually handle your schoolwork and being involved in extracurricular activities. Universities look at that, and definitely future employers look at that. So I told them that it's really good. It's really good to get involved and be involved and keep your grades up. Yes, having a job in high school, if you're able to maintain above a 3.0 GPA, is really good. It's something that's, again, going to set you apart from others when you're applying to universities and especially future employers. Now, when it comes to college, having a job, it's really good to try to get internships and co-op opportunities. I was like, what? But anyways, Beta Club is a national organization that promotes the ideals of academic achievement, character, leadership, and service among elementary and secondary school students. And you pretty much have to be invited to join. I could not remember all of the achievements and everything that we did in Beta Club, but I pretty much tried to sum it up for the students. Yes, basically your freshman and sophomore years of college are your test years. So you can declare a major, say for instance biology or engineering, but you can take some pre-biology and pre-engineering classes your freshman and sophomore years just to see if it's what you really want to go into, and you can definitely change that by your junior and senior year to whatever major you actually see yourself pursuing. I was so shocked at this question because I loved high school. That's why I decided to come back here for career day, because my high school years really were great, and it really helped set the tone of what kind of person I became later on in college and my career wise. So yes, I loved high school. I explained to them that I personally had more fun in high school because I had very little responsibility. I could hang out with my friends with all of our activities fully sponsored by our parents or grandparents. And, it was just different in high school. And college, yes, you have more freedom to really do whatever you want to do, but you really need to be extremely focused because now you're, messing with your future if you really don't make the right choices in college. And I really just took that time to focus on my academics because engineering, of course, was really super hard and I had to study a lot. So there were some missed opportunities of hanging out with my friends or, going to certain parties, but I did have fun. But I definitely will say that high school, way less responsibilities equaled more fun. These students were hilarious. Their complaints were that all of the sugary snacks and good snacks were gone out of the vending machines and that they couldn't roam the halls during lunch. I told them that they should be glad that they don't have the junk in the vending machines because sugar is really the devil inside of your body. And that if they really wanted snacks, then they could just get them when they get home. It really wasn't a big deal. And as far as roaming the hallways during lunchtime, you really just need to eat, see your friends, talk, hee hee ha ha, and then go back to class. It's really not that deep. So, since it was time for them to wrap it up, I asked them to give me 5 things that they learned today. First thing they learned was to get involved, how important that really is. The second thing they said they learned was internships, and keeping a great GPA is really, really, really important. The third thing that they learned was sugar is death in your body. The fourth thing they learned was if you don't know exactly what you want to major in, that's okay. You have plenty of time to figure out. Your first 2 years is really just figuring out if that's really what you want to major in. And the last thing they learned was, which I'm so proud of, is to remember to have fun and enjoy your high school years and college years, because you only get a certain amount of time to really enjoy this and make the best out of it. Join as many organizations as you can, get involved as much as you possibly can, because everything is going to pay off. It may seem hard and it may seem like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like I'll ever finish, but you will, and you can. Just ask for help when you need it. Ask your guidance counselors, ask your parents, ask your teachers. Those are the really key, important people in your life to help you get through this tough time of high school. So yeah, it was pretty awesome. I had a really great time with the students. Here are the students that I was able to speak to. They had so many great questions. I wish I could have shown you guys everything, but I truly, truly, truly enjoyed this experience with them. And I want to give a special thank you for the invitation from Ms. Cara Funte, who is also one of my classmates from Luella High School. Thanks so much for the invitation.